episode of RWBY Volume 4. And yes, I am aware I'm very late in getting this video done. Life happens, I've been moving, so deal with it. First, we start off with a shot of a Grimm being brought into this wonderful world. I feel like this is actually the start of a documentary. The creature of Grimm, or simply known as Grimm for short, are birthed by a small but caring puddle. It's completely up to the Grimm to crawl its way out of the mother puddle and take its first young breaths of this world. Young Grimm take no time in learning how to use their legs, and these baby Grimm are already off to go destroy a town. Good luck, little fellow. That's not how that happens? No? Okay. Also, holy cow on that water animation! I mean, in all of RWBY, I can't really think of a time Rooster Teeth could show off their water animation skills, but dude, that's just insane! That's amazing! Then we meet Emerald, Mercury, and Cinder in their all-new animation glory. And obviously Cinder has seen better days. Yeah? No, okay, alright, I know when to leave, alright. Then we meet the rest of the fun squad. Hazel, your typical muscular guy. Tyrion, the always needed creepy psycho guy. And Dr. Watts, the one we will always wonder if he is truly a doctor. So evil plans are discussed, and we discover a few things. One, that these people have some kind of connection to the silver-eyed warriors that Crow mentioned in the finale of Volume 3. 2, that they don't know where the rest of the maidens, or at least the Spring Maiden, is. And 3, that this whole thing has a whole lot more to do than Cinder and Torchwick just wanting to take down Beacon. And who are you? Are you important? I mean, you must be important, or else they wouldn't bother showing your freckled face for so damn long, right? But seriously, who's the kid? He doesn't even speak 2 words before the episode goes. Well, did you get that? Did you get a good look at him? Confused yet? Good, moving on! And speaking of moving on, I love how much the characters are having just as much of a hard time deciding what to call themselves as we the fans are. Even several months after they joined together. Can we take a moment to seriously appreciate how far Rooster Teeth has come in their animation skills for this series? And I'm not talking about the aesthetics and how over the series things have changed visually for the series. I mean the actual detail in movement of character and things like that. I mean, RWBY has never had bad animation, so I don't want anybody to think that's what I'm saying here. But I mean, just look at the difference in how Ren's fight with that 2-headed snake Grimm was animated in Volume 1 to him whizzing around during their fight with the Phantom Grimm in Volume 4. I mean, look at Volume 4 and how his clothes move. His hair moves with the wind and gravity. How they actually feel like they have weight to their bodies and strikes. Even the faces have much more elasticity, and they seem to move more and have more emotion behind them. It's not just simple up, down, left, right, close eyes, open open mouth, closed mouth. They actually feel like they're moving a lot more. And here, right here, you can actually see Ren breathing. Now that's amazing to me, who actually sometimes takes effort in really looking at the detail of animation. What is moving? What isn't moving? Are they remembering to make their characters blink and breathe and move? Now into a much more important, much more serious question than anything that has ever occurred in RWBY. Even more important as to whether to call them Team Ranger or Team Junior. What do we call Nora and Ruby's new tag team attack? Thunder Rose! Guns N' Roses! Electric like roses! Get it? Instead of red like roses? Red Thunder! Thor's Rose! Ooh, I like that one. Comment below on what you think. And yes, John has a bunny hoodie. No, I'm not going to make a joke out of it because it is just too easy. And yes, people are already working on making it a real thing and selling it. And you thought people cosplaying as John's onesie was the best thing to come out of this series. And then of course there's the much needed feels that we all have been wanting to feel and wondering how or what John would do to show his appreciation for Pyrrha, the new shield. I mean, actually really read into that for a second here. That's Pyrrha's circlet he's attached to his shield. She is literally protecting him. Ugh, I feel the feels. As well as passing on her sense of style with a hip scarf. Cause half skirts are cool. Also, holy f***, Jean is tall! I mean, yeah, Jean has always been taller than RWBY and Nora, and he's always even been a hair taller than Ren, but dude! The dude grew. Like, a lot. drank his milk by the gallons, didn't he? Cheater. So the team heads on out for Xi'an Village, the next stop on their long journey to Haven Academy. So, we learned a lot from this episode, mainly about where it might be going, but any true RWBY series fan knows that the true foreshadowing and hints in any beginning of a RWBY volume is in that opening song. Which I will have to go into next week, because I'm a jerk like that. But yes, next week's video will be a look into the opening song of RWBY Volume 4. Jesus Christ. Scared me. And what hints I think are embedded in it in foreshadowing what we can expect in this next season. Because like I said, RWBY's openings have foreshadowed the crap out of this series. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check in on Tuesdays when my brother Andrew usually uploads, and Fridays when I, Sarah, usually upload. Until then, geek on. Which I'll have in the next week's episode. Why can't I talk? Because I haven't been doing this in like a month.